Hi viewers, so I've come into the forest and I've brought my little bag, which you just saw me walking through the forest there, with my archery kit, my bow and arrow, and I've come to the forest today to do some practice. I haven't come out for 6 months to do this, so I'm not going to be very good at it, and I've brought my lightweight bow rather than my heavyweight bow because I probably won't be able to do more than 10 or 15 draws on my heavyweight, so this is my lightweight. So basically this video is all about if I want to do some practice, how am I doing it? This is not an archery video on how to do archery. This is me going out into the forest and doing some practice. So if that's something you'd like to see, stick around. Okay, well, thanks for sticking around. So first of all, what's in my bag? Okay, so I'm just going to open it up and let's see what we can find. So I'll probably pan the camera down a little bit so we can see what's in the bag. All right, so what's in my bag? Right, probably put it down a little bit more. Okay, so first thing that comes out of the bag is my backstop. It's an old sleeping bag with some string. We're going to see this in action in a little bit, but you need this because obviously you don't want to be losing all your arrows. So let's just get the string wound. So there's that. We'll just put that there. And then the actual target is actually going to be an old magazine, which I'm just going to hang up, and we'll see that in action shortly. So I've got my actual arrows, okay, with a protective sock on the end. Okay, don't want those stabbing anybody by mistake. Okay, we'll come back to that later. Okay, so I've got the middle part of my bow and I'm making sure I've brought out my two screws. They're very important, and it's got the makings of a sighting system on it. Have a look at that later. This has probably got some fancy name, I don't really know what it is. Okay, then I've got my actual sides. So these come as white normally, so I've coloured them in with a felt tip, because if I'm you know, maybe trying to catch a squirrel and I'm all cammed up, last thing I want is a white stick showing where I am. So I've just coloured them in a bit. So on there you can see the writing there that tells you the bow strength on this one. Hopefully you can see that okay. Very important. And they come as a pair, okay. So another advantage of me colouring these is I know that these two are a pair. Okay, got my string, that's really important. Keep it in the bag if you don't need it. I've got my little thing on my fingers for when I'm pulling, and I've got my wrist protector. Okay, anything else? Now I've also got my little thing that helps me actually string the bow together. Good stuff. I've also got something else in here. What is it? It's a thing that you can use to help you release quickly and easily rather than just using your fingers. A little thing that goes over your front thumbs so you can hold the bow properly, and the rest of the sight. Okay, good. So And I'm going to assemble the bow. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to show you doing that. And then we're going to set up the butts, we're going to call it, down the other end. All right, so dead simple. I've just set up there's my sleeping bag. I've tied it between two trees, and then the butt, that's my actual target. I want to swing it round. The place I'm going to be firing from, about here somewhere, all right? So there it is. That's what I'm firing at. I'm just measured it. It's 20 yards, so nothing too far. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at my setup. So this hand, this is covering, this is protecting my hand for when I'm drawing. Okay. This is the sighting system, which I haven't actually zeroed it in yet, but that's how it works. And you can go up and down, and you can also go side to side as well on it. Okay. My arrow's sitting on a little guide like so. A couple of points that you might not have noticed is, see this thing around my hand here, this thing there, that one there, well that's for, just in case you didn't know, is as you fire it, you keep your fingers out, so you're not really, you shouldn't be gripping this as you fire it, all right, as you take your shot. And the idea is, so you're not gripping that, the idea is you take your shot with open hand like that, and when you let go, this thing around your hand stops the bow from flying away in front of you. Okay. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to keep your fingers open because the bow will just shoot away. Okay. Now, this little device there. Okay. What that is for? Okay. It's a bit loose, a bit slanted around. What that is for is if I don't want to use one of these. If I want to use one of these, what I do is I then clip that into the loop and I pull that, and it's a little trigger. Okay, it's a little trigger, and all you do is you squeeze it and it opens it like that. Okay, well today I'm using the fingers for today. Okay, so there's the target. I've done a bit of zeroing, moving my sights up and down. I'm not far off now. I'm going to try to see, I'm going to fire 3 arrows and let's see how consistent I am. Probably I'm rubbish, but hey. So, and then we'll keep it running, and we'll walk down and see if I can find them again. So, by the way, my arrows, okay, look at the end of my arrow. It's got a removable tip. Okay, so I can replace the tip with any other thing I want. You can get some that is designed for hunting, or I can put suckers on the end if I wanted. Okay, anyway, 3 arrows. Let's see. I'm trying to be consistent. Still running. Yeah, it's still running. Good. Let's try again. One more. Okay, I'm just going to put the bow down, pick up all my wires, and let's go and have a look. Okay, so what's that? 2, this one, and this one in the thing and one just here. Okay, I'll call that a result. Alright then, so that's how I practice on my bow and arrow, and while I'm here I'm going to do a bit of work with my catapult, but that's just for fun. And if if I get any good at it, I might do some video of that, but I'm frankly rubbish with that. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found that useful.